And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And a blazing start to the new season. We look at the updated power rankings. Some teams are hot and some teams aren't. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're playing really well, moving up now to the top spot in our rankings.
Well, right now for the Bulls, they came out of the gate swinging this season, fighting their way up the rankings. You just hope they can sustain this pace as the season wears on.
Now Sacramento starting five. They've got Michael Redd, Robinson for the Bulls. Kyrie Irving is out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Bosh. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Adebayo in at the center. With less than a handful of games completed, Richard, we're starting to see teams emerge.
You usually need about 10 games or so to figure out who's going to compete in their divisions. Numbers tend to regulate themselves over a couple of months.
Now, here's Mitchell. After the miss from Tim Duncan. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for the Kings, Adrian Dantley. Shooting one.
You know, Richard, the Sacramento Kings are an organization that has faced heavy criticism for their decision-making.
Look at the players they've missed out on the draft, the stars that they've traded away, as well as the coach that they fired. Short-term thinking has done major damage to their long-term success, if anything.
Now, here is Robinson. Count that one.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
Outside Irving. Duncan with the block. It's right outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
Can't give, especially from the corner.
Irving with the ball. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game. And the dunk by Jordan.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Pass to Dantley. Doubled by Bosh. Duncan, the pass to Robinson. Kings moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Michael Redd on the wing. That shot off. Great D that time from Adebayo. Jordan passes to Adebayo. Now, here's Mitchell. They get a hand on it. And here we go. Payton heading to the hoop. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And you see Payton's eyes light up when the break is on. Very opportunistic in those situations.
Irving looking over the floor. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And the dunk by Robinson.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Bosh and Chris Bosh with the slam.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Sacramento leading by 4. Here's Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. And that's now 6 points for Robinson.
You have to love the approach Payton takes to the game. An exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball.
Now, here is Irving. Kicks it out to Jordan. Payton attacking. Some solid defense there from Irving.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know, he's not going to mess that one up.
No, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Now here's Duncan. Last game we saw him score 13. Pass to Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now Mitchell. Outside Jordan. Back to Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
I see you, Mr. Mitchell. Now look, for a 6'1" guard, this man can absolutely fly.
And so Payton will bring it up for the Kings. 4-point game. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Hopefully this is a reality check for them. Teams in this league are just too good. You will be punished for your mistakes.
Pass to Red. Back to Payton. Robinson, a screen on Irving. Payton passes to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Bulls trail by 4. Here's Irving. And here is Mitchell. Jordan kicks to Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. Good. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Whatever he lacks inside.
Robinson against Adebayo. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Jordan with the screen on Payton. Irving kicks to Jordan. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Kings leading now by 4. Here's Payton. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Bosch. Now Mitchell. Bosch hits the pick for Mitchell. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Here's Duncan. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Martin's checked in for Chicago. Ja Morant comes in for Mitchell. Petrovic is checked in for Sacramento. Lewis comes in for Gary Payton. Irving drives in. He gets that one.
Irving has such a high IQ, including knowing exactly when to drive.
Kings leading now by 6. Lewis outside. Mr. Red. Irving against Lewis. Over Irving. Rebound by the Bulls. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Look out! Look out! Now that's how you finish. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. And to get open is Robinson. Chalk up 2 there. And the Kings lead by 6.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Lewis passes to Robinson. Now Red, a fadeaway. Kenyon Martin comes up with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Now here's Morant. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. Lewis outside. Pass to Duncan. Duncan with a screen on Irving to the paint. Oh, and the jam by Duncan.
Oh, he is firing his guys up now. Sweet dunk from Duncan. Mesmerizing.
Outside Martin. Outside Irving. Martin with the screen for Irving. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Who is outside? Down low. And Robinson throws it down hard.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now, here is Irving. Outside, Martin. Martin the screen. Nobody near Irving. three-pointer. Irving's got 7.
Look, he is a 50-40-90 guy, right around 40% from the three-point line. Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here's Morant. Jordan outside. Robinson with the block. Red with the ball. From downtown, good on the triple. And now a 10-point Kings lead.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Yeah, that's the endless energy of Ja Morant. There's no denying that man.
Lewis kicks to Red. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Back to Red. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And Red is such an outstanding offensive player, a lefty shooter who can just take over games on his own.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. Richard, the Bulls knocked out of the play-in by the Miami Heat for 3 seasons in a row.
You can't call it a rivalry if it's in the play-in. It's not the playoffs. The playoffs? With the Bulls finally committed to a rebuild, it could be a while before they create any more impressive postseason narratives.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Jalen Duren. He's jacked in for Bam Adebayo. McDaniels comes in for Jordan. And it's Mitchell in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Morant. Martin the pass to Morant. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Back to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Mitchell's been a master of the pick and roll for years. With the right partner, he's unstoppable in that set.
Here's Dantley. 23 points for him the last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. And that one drops for him.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, they came in on a mission, razor sharp off. In that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows? But they're already in a great position to win this one.
On the court right now for the Kings, Charles Oakley out there with McGinnis. Then there's Petrovic. Then it's Lewis, and it's Dantley in at the 3. Here's Petrovic. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Kings.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in their jerseys tonight.
During the pass to Levine. That one wide left. Kings leading now by 12. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. The shot by Dantley, no good. And Chicago's shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. To the inside, McGinnis. Another shot, and the layup is good. Oakley's got his first points of the night.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Outside, Levine. Duren sets the screen for Levine. 14 feet away. A rebound by Oakley.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Here's Dantley, and the layup's good off the glass. Dantley's got 5.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense the...
Look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. Uh-oh, Zach LaVine, he's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another?
Lewis on the way. Guarded by Morant. Lewis passes to Dantley. Over Levine. The shot by Dantley, no good. Bulls trail by 14. Morant, right side. Here's Mitchell, out to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So you think about game preparation for an opponent. Richard, how different is that in the regular season versus the playoffs?
Oh, there's a significant difference. Not as much time in the regular season. You could be coming off 4 games in 5 nights. But in the playoffs, there is so much detail position by position.
Chris Bosh is checked in for Chicago. Count it. Petrovic has got his second basket of the night.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Morant against Payton. Morant reaches the Bosh. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Bosh has got his second basket.
And it's so difficult to defend Morant in a pick and roll because not only can he get his own, but he can also create passing angles in very tight spaces.
Here's Petrovic. Hits it from three-point range. Petrovic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Inside, here's Bosh, and Chris Bosh with the slam.
And Bosh can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Pass to Kersey. Here's Dantley.
This quarter, the defense putting up a good fight.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A springing athlete, everybody knows about LaVine and his bounce. He's just hard to check. And look, he was fouled right there.
Hey, Richard, the play-in tournament has not been kind to the Bulls in the past couple years.
Well, first of all, you shouldn't be in the play-in tournament 3 seasons in a row. That's where we should start. And every time they failed to advance, it shows how valuable getting a top 6 seed can be.
And it's the Kings with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Robinson. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Fades. And the Bulls with another miss.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Pass to McGinnis. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Payton. Rebound by the Bulls.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, the Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Chicago making some changes. Jordan comes in for Levine, and it's Kyrie Irving in for Morant. And a change for the Kings. Duncan's checked in. Mitchell wide open. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And finished off by Robinson.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Now here's Jordan. He has 6. Mitchell passes to Jordan. Back to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Curran sets the screen for Mitchell. And that one, good. Mitchell's got 10.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's Jordan. Michael Jordan. Look out below.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him. Petrovic with the pass to Payton. Robinson a screen on Irving. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Payton. Payton's got 6 assists here tonight.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They lead by 14. The tray. Mitchell buries the 3.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Pass to Dantley. Payton with a screen on Jordan. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Irving kicks to Mitchell. Jordan outside. And then slammed in by Jordan.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I call that slam dunk contest level.
Kings leading now by 11. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The fifth head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Martin's checked in for Chicago. Dean comes in for Mitchell. Lewis checked in for the Kings. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
Well, with the basket here, they could get back to within single digits. Here's Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could no good there. Nice D from Levine. Bulls trail by 9. Out to the right wing. Bosch finds Irving. Bosch a screen on Lewis. And then Bosch with the jam.
Now Kyrie has the ability to rack up a ton of assists. He knows how to find the open man.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Robinson, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Tipped away. Bosch, a screen on Robinson. The shot's good from Irving.
Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
Lewis passes to Petrovic. Puts up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Petrovic has got 10 points in the game.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Outside, Levine. Bosch, a screen on Payton. Back to Bosch. Outside, Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Irving. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Payton up top. Headed by Levine. Outside for Lewis. Stolen by Bosch. Jordan outside. Jordan on the drive.
They're reading the defense, knowing exactly what's needed at each moment. That's one of Jordan's unsung talents.
Kings leading now by 5. Pass to Petrovic. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Robinson. Great D that time from Martin.
Nice reaction defensively, determined to make that a difficult shot.
Jordan kicks to Bosch. Bean passes to Irving. Lewis grabs the board. Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Down low, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Jordan looking it over. And Jordan throws it down.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Kings on top. They lead by 5. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Thanks for being here. Let's kick things off with a check on the NBA Players of the Week. In the West, Cade Cunningham.
This is why Cade was selected #1 overall in 2021. He seemed like a guy built to put a team on his back, and now we're seeing it.
Putting it all together. Tremendous talent. Go, Cade.
And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the Chicago Bulls.
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers. We have a missing defense. Paging the defense, paging the defense.
That was pretty good, Shaq. You might have a future in retail.
Shaq, to register 4, please.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Really an incredible game from David Robinson.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 5. Bosh is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Irving in at the point. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
To the inside. Robinson down low. He's guarded by Adebayo. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here's Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Here's Payton. Pass to Red. Payton surveying the floor. Here's Robinson. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
McGinnis, he's checked in for Robinson. Irving finds Mitchell. Red outside, buries it from 3-point range. And it's an 8-point Sacramento lead.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Jordan the pass to Irving. And Payton sends it back. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Red outside.
When you've made your first 3 shots in the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Bosh against Payton. Bosh passes to Adebayo. And here's Mitchell from the arc. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in the rhythm on the offense right now.
Pass to McGinnis. Now here's Duncan. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Mitchell finds the high percentage bucket inside.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Bosh against McGinnis. Inside. Here's Duncan. Chicago grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Payton passes to Dantley. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. 5 on the clock. Shot from 16. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Double team on Bosh. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell slams it in.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Kyrie Irving. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged 24 per clip, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you look at his scoring, he was #1 on the team last season.
His ability to play through contact, his exceptional concentration, that's what makes him a great finisher.
Chicago's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Irving. Now Bosh. The kick out to Adebayo. And the rebound goes to Duncan. The Kings trail. Here's Dantley. Takes it off the glass. Dantley's got 9 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And here is Jordan. And 2 points for him. And it's Mitchell missing. Here's Dantley. Pass to McGinnis. And they call an illegal screen here. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The Bulls 3rd, 4th, the Kings.
You're not going to find many teams that were as polished from the free throw line as these two clubs a season ago.
Here's Jordan. Jordan gets it to go inside.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And a new front office taken over in Sacramento, Richard, this past summer.
Not to mention first-time head coach Doug Christie taking over the sidelines, and significant change to this roster. It'll all be judged by the results on the floor as usual.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Here's Bosh. The rebound by Dantley.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call. Martin's checked in for the Bulls. The Kings also at the sub. Lewis checked in for Gary Payton.
The previous play is under review.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
This is going to take patience. Give it up for your dancing machine mascot, Benny the Bull.
Sacramento's gone 1-2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to McGinnis. Here's Dantley. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
Irving for 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Dantley's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Duncan outside. Pass to Red. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Dantley. He's defended by Jordan. Down it goes. Nice one there from Dantley.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And it's time for an injury report.
Guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for Sacramento, and he reported that it is a torn meniscus. His knee is badly damaged. We should not expect to see him back on the floor anytime soon, unfortunately. It's not the news they were hoping for. Guys?
Allie, thanks as always. We appreciate the report.
Yeah, there's a lot of anticipation around this, as always, when dealing with injuries.
Jordan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
As if Jordan weren't challenging enough to guard. But the little up fake there, putting the defender at his mercy.
For the Bulls, Michael Gordon.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Lewis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Dantley's got 15 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Back to Mitchell. Adebayo with a screen on Lewis. A shot's good from Irving.
When you play with stars like LeBron, Harden, KD, Kyrie has learned how to operate off the ball.
Lewis against Irving. Pass to Dantley. And he drives in. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And he makes that one. Jordan's got 12 points in just the second half.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Guys?
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Shot clock at 6. Here's Adebayo. The rebound by Dantley. Dantley's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Bulls trail by 7. Outside Irving. And a wide open look for Jordan. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists tonight. Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Lewis outside. Pass to Duncan. Unable to get that one. Break D that time from Adebayo. Jordan kicks to Irving. Martin the pass to Jordan. Jordan punishing them inside. Sacramento's gotten 2/3 of their 3-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Some changes for Chicago. Duren, he's checked in for Adebayo. And it's John Morant in for Jordan. And a change for the Kings. Petrovic checked in. The shot's good from McGinnis.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Now Morant. 6 points for him. And finished off by Morant.
just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Here's McGinnis, and McGinnis throws it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Morant outside. Shot from 12. Irving from long range. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
And how about the explosive leaping ability by Martin? A big-time dunker who enjoys getting this close to the basket.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Pass to McGinnis. Here's Petrovic, guarded by Morant. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the first one counts.
Talk about a tough cover. Petrovic just keeps himself in excellent condition and knows how to change pace there to draw fouls.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And then Morant slams it in.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Kings lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from United Center. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Kings leading. On the court right now for the Kings, Gary Payton is out there with Lewis. Then there's Petrovic, and it's McGinnis, and it's Lampier. And at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Jordan out to Morant. Morant bullies his way inside.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Lewis with it. Pass to Petrovic. Jordan with some nice D. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. A 2-point game. During the pass to Levine. Jordan inside. McGinnis covering. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
Here's Lewis. Payton with the screen for Lewis. Pass to Petrovic. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And we've seen it. He can do this all game. Jordan with a great burst there to get the finish.
Lewis passes to McGinnis. And he banks in the layup. And the Kings lead by 2.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them. Oh, it looks like somebody came out this half on a mission. And his intensity on offense has been fun to watch.
Now here's Lewis. Pass to Petrovic. Great D that time from Jordan. For Chicago, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Bosch finds Levine. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch. Bosch has got 5 assists in the game.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. And Adebayo's checked in for Durham. Sacramento also making some changes. Charles Oakley, he's checked in for Lambeer. And Michael Redd has subbed in for Lewis. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to listen in on what Doug Christie was going over with this team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you.
One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to put on a show.
The Kings trail by 5. McGinnis with a screen on Morant. Payton kicks to Oak. Pass to Red. Pocket 6. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Here's Chicago. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And it's Morant missing. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Jordan down low. In the center of things, Morant.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Pass to McGinnis. Here's Denton. Kings moving the ball around. And that one drops.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Jordan outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jordan's got 39.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pass to Dantley. Nice move. Good work there as it goes.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
The Kings making a switch here. Petrovic checked in.
And Dantley is an impressive scorer. He's a swing man who can take over games all by himself.
Slam dunk by Jordan.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Trains the three-pointer. Red's got 4 points this quarter.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Kenyon Martin is checked in for Bosch. Mitchell comes in for Zach LaVine. And Irving subbed in for John Morant. The shot's good from Irving.
This man is a three-level scorer. And this level, by the rim, there is nobody like Kyrie Irving in that touch he has.
Pass to McGinnis. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
The fearlessness of Mitchell is just ridiculous. He takes pride in going at the defense.
First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Donovan Mitchell.
Shooting two.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Mitchell just continues to improve every season, and now he's one of the game's elite players.
And the Kings making a change here. Payton's checked in. And so Payton will bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 6. Here's Dantley. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Left side, Irving kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to Jordan. It's Martin on the wing. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got his 7th assist in the game. The Kings trail by 9. Here's Red. Back to Payton. Here's Dantley. Drives to the hoop.
And guys, this is turning into one of those nights for Dantley. He is on a roll, and we all know once he gets hot, he will wear down an opponent.
Jordan dishes to Martin. Martin with the screen for Jordan. Back to Martin. And finished off by Martin.
Coming off the pick, Jordan often takes this himself, crosses the D up that time.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to Dantley. Adebayo against Duncan. 6 to shoot. From 17 feet out, Chicago grabs the miss. Martin's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Double team on Adebayo. Martin finds Irving. And the Bulls, another 3.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Trail by 12.